Hello, you're back with Beatle. We're back on Survivor.io. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a playthrough of Chapter 5, City Bridge. Before I start, I'll just show you the equipment I am rocking. So I've still got the katana, level 22. I've opened a few more chests, got a few more purple items from that. Total attack 565, total HP 1,800, and we will jump straight into Chapter 5. So this is actually the first time I am doing this chapter. However, I think I should be good enough to complete it. Done a few of the trial modes already. I'll get the Durian. I think that's probably one of the better ones if you have seen any of my previous videos, at least comparing the Durian to the laser launcher. What I also realised as well, just looking at this stage, I thought they would have had guns. I looked on the sort of picture. Let's just get the brick here. I think once that's Evo upgraded, it is one of the best. The picture of the actual chapter had the zombies with guns, so not surprised that they are here with guns, but there's a lot less of them, so I'm pretty sure it will get a bit more hectic, but so far so good. Let's get the drone as well. If you let's upgrade the brick here as well, but yeah, we'll try and get the other drone, because once they're both sort of level 5, they do an Evo upgrade and revert back into one weapon, and that's what we'll be aiming for. And it is a very good weapon, and it does give you that extra weapon slot back as well. I don't really want the soccer ball or force field just yet, so I'll get the sports shoes, just because I don't want to miss the chance to get the other drone and just be stuck with one. So I would quite like to get that other drone before I get any other weapon. But so far so good on this stage. Obviously, as you can see, it is tighter. So group, it's the same drone, but we'll get it anyway. So yeah, group killing power is important, which is why I think the katana is a good one to go for. I have actually unlocked the pistol, which I'm yet to use, but I'll be using that in another video just to see how good it is. But I thought on this video, let's get the lightning, I think. No, we'll get the energy cube again, just because I want to try and find that other drone before I start getting weapons, and the energy cube as well. Obviously, cooldown will help all of our other weapons that we've got. Finally, all right, we've got the other drone, Type B drone. So now once they're leveled up, we can merge them together and get our weapon slot back as well. So we don't have the lightning yet. I don't really want the force field. Ninja scroll doesn't help our katana, so we'll just have to get the energy cube again, and maybe we'll try and get the lightning for our final weapon. Let's get the bomb there. So yeah, on this stage it looks like group killing power is going to be important, as there isn't really going to be many areas for you to run to. Let's get the chest. We just killed the little mini boss slug. How many are we getting here? Is this going to be a 5? Can I skip it? And we can, and we get 5. Alright, two katanas, a brick, damage cooldown, and a movement speed. That'll certainly help. Don't really want any of those two, so we'll just upgrade the drone. We'll try and get the magnet here, first magnet in a while, so this should give us at least a level up. There it is. Laser launcher was pretty useless. We'll get the lightning emitter, as we've already got the cooldown and Evo upgrade for it. Let's get the Durian. I think on this type of map, the Durian will be very handy, especially once it's upgraded, moves a bit quicker, that sort of thing. Just because there isn't many places for the enemies to go, whereas on the full map where it's a bit more open, the Durian probably isn't going to be as helpful, although on my sort of damage tests that I've done, it still performs very well, but on this one I think it will perform even better. So I will get the HE fuel just so we can get the Durian Evo upgrade when we get there, and we'll just keep moving our way up the street. I'm not sure what's actually doing most of that damage. What's causing that explosion? What weapons do I have that's causing that explosion? Is that the lightning? Let's get the katana here. And there. Are we going to get another level up? We do. Okay. Let's go for the lightning emitter. We'll just keep upgrading the weapons that we've already got. We'll get the jury in there as well. And another one, blood. Let's get the brick. Zombies incoming, so this might be our first big test. Or it might not be, I can't even see them. I presume it's the lightning that's doing that. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, wow, I didn't realise the lightning was that good. I thought it killed, or it had a smaller area of effect, but wow, I will take it. Let's get the katana up at max level. I presume this is just going to be another 15 minutes with bosses every 5. So we'll be coming up to a boss in about a minute and a half, but so far so good. As you can see, the lightning seems to be doing the vast majority of everything on screen. So if you are struggling on this chapter, I would suggest that the lightning seems to be the way forward by the looks of it. Even the ones with the guns don't really have time to even shoot. We're just sort of slowly working our way up the street, collecting the green orbs when we can, and we'll be getting to the boss in about 1 minute. To be fair, judging from how easy this is so far, I actually don't think the boss is going to cause any issues. Let's get the brick just so it's max level there. I don't know if I've got the Evo upgrade ready for it or not, but we've got it. So I just actually want to check the damages here. I think the lightning will be by far the top, and then everything else short range, so it might even be the brick second, just because nothing else is going to be in range, or maybe the Jorian. Oh my gosh, the brick is doing 60%. I cannot believe that. And the lightning emitter 23. How's the brick doing more than the lightning? Can somebody explain that? I can barely even see the brick doing anything here. Let's get the Jorian, just because I know I can get that Evo upgrade. The lightning seems to be the one that's killing everything up top. So I'm a bit confused at how the brick's done 60%. I'm presuming when they drop, they must be hitting enemies. I suppose all the enemies are going to be tightly sort of packed together on this road, so they're not really going to miss. So that might be why, but I would have thought that the lightning shooting up top. Let's get the jury in there as well, why not? Here we go, is this going to be our first test? No, is the short answer. Looking at that, died pretty quickly. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting the caltrops, the upgrade of the Jorian. There it is, fruit shower incoming. So I have a feeling this is now going to be, we'll get the drone. That'll be hopefully moving up in the ratings of damage done. We'll get the damage received reduced, just so we can get the katana Evo upgrade and the brick Evo upgrade on the left. So we've got 2 Evo upgrades awaiting to go on the next 2 levels, brick and the katana. But as you can see, this Jorian now is going to be doing a lot for us. Yeah, this is like the perfect level for the Jorian, so I certainly recommend getting that, the lightning and the bricks by the looks of it. I think the ones that do the group damage on this type of map are going to be a lot more beneficial, just because of how tightly packed the zombies have to be on this type of map. So to be fair, even the missiles, it's just because they're not in range is why they've not really done too much. But as and when the zombies get close, I would imagine that they would, I'll just get the drone there, I would imagine that they would start to do a lot more, just because the zombies are going to be a lot more tight packed. Let's actually see what these bricks do when they drop. So they're not quite one-shotting. Let's have a look. They do a lot of damage though. I think that's why they must do a lot. 3,800. How much does my katana do? 2,800. So the bricks do more damage than the katana. Fair enough. And they're both equally leveled as well, because they're both the sort of one away from the Evo. I guess a brick just must hurt more than a katana sword. That's fair enough. How much does the Jorian do when that hits? 6,000. Oh my gosh. Absolute rolling thunder. No one's getting through that. Fair enough. let's keep going. I mean, this is my main survivor account. It's not as if I've just sort of come back to this level to do it. So if you are struggling, maybe just try and do some of the trials as well. Level the character up by always get the 10 chests. I just prior to this video I bought the 10 chests. It's a bit more economical than buying separate ones, and make sure you got the best equipment, most leveled up. Try and log in every day and collect all the rewards, just so you can be getting as much gold and gems as you can, with just making sure then you have the best equipment. And looking at this, it should be relatively straightforward once you pick the right weapons and upgrades as well. Yeah, I'll just move this forward to around the 10-ish minute mark, I think. I'll resume on the upgrades, and if anything else happens, I'll come back. There we go, level up. I thought it might have got a bit tricky when they said zombies incoming, but I seemed to get through those really easy. We'll get the lightning emitter here. I wonder how much damage the lightning does. I think it was only about is that 3,000 or 1,500? I think it's a 1,500. It still seems to be killing them in one hit though, so I'm not going to complain at that. And yeah, I'll catch you at the boss, I think. There we go, mini butterfly defeated, and it looks like we're going to be getting the 1 ton iron here. I've realised watching some videos back that I kept on saying the 1 iron ton for some reason, but yeah, it's definitely the 1 ton iron. And from my experience of doing some of the damage tests, it is one of the best. Whether or not it will be as good on this map, as you can see, most of the actual 1 ton irons are going off the screen, so it might not actually be as good as when the enemies can come from the side as well. So that is something I will bear in mind. That might not have been the best. In fact, the brick might have even been better than the 1 ton iron here, because at least all the bricks went down. Let's just get the katana on there. So that will be yeah, interesting to take a look a bit later on and see what the damage is like. We'll just keep moving our way up the street. The next boss should be appearing around about now. There it is, and we'll see how we get on with him. Let's just get the lightning emitter there. Which one is it going to be? It's going to be a Trump boss, which I haven't actually seen before, but it's not going to be too tricky as he's going to be dead. We'll get the magnet and a chest. Looks like we might be getting a drone. We get the damage, okay, but we get the drone here. We don't have the drill, so I don't need that. We will get the lightning to max level. That's one off the Evo. Then we'll get the drone, which hopefully now we can Evo. There it is, the destroyer. Did a previous video on that. The destroyer was one of the best weapons to get. It was way ahead of all the other Evo weapons that I had. Probably just because it's two combined into one, and it frees up the weapon slot of one of the drones that has been merged, so I can get the next weapon slot, which I'll probably aim for the drill, but I don't think it'll be actually too necessary which one I get, to be honest. But so far so good. Still got the ladybirds coming at us. I wonder what is going to be doing the most. I will save, or I'll wait for a couple more minutes just so the destroyer can catch up if it needs to, but I have a feeling the destroyer isn't going to be as handy on this. Yeah, let's get the drill, I think. Drill's always pretty handy, especially on this type of map when it's quite close quarters. As you can see, it just sort of bounces around off the walls. So I'd imagine that will be able to catch up. Here we've got a little purple spiky hedgehog type creature. I'm not too sure, but hopefully it won't give us too many problems. It's got quite a lot of health though. It's withstanding quite a few hits, but there it goes down and it leaves a chest. What are we going to get from it? More than one thing. Oh my gosh, we got 5 and we got the supercell from it. I'll take it. So that's the Evo upgrade of the lightning. Well, I wonder what's going to excuse me, I wonder what's going to be doing the most damage now. There's so much going on the screen. Let's just get the drill shot again. We'll try and get that max level. I think that's the only one that we haven't got Evo upgraded now. So we'll just keep working our way up the street trying to get these gems. I'll do a bit of fast forwarding just so we're closer to the end and the video isn't too long, but on the level ups and bosses I'll be back. I'll just get this level up before I start, see if we can get the drill again, and we can. I'll get the Evo for the drill just so we have that, and then we'll continue. There we go, we've got the chest. Can we get the drill again? We can't, but it is what it is. But bullets bleed, and yeah, let's carry on. Let's go for the drill here, and I think we've got a magnet. There we go. Wow, there's a lot coming to us there. We might as well get the drill again. Hopefully this will give us the whistling arrow, which is the Evo upgrade. And yeah, I think from here it doesn't really matter which upgrades I get. Nothing is on screen. This is crazy. I don't know if I'm that overpowered, although I've just chosen the best weapons or what. But yeah, this seems ridiculous. Let's actually have a look now what's done the most. In fact, let me just get this while I see it. Should give us, it didn't even give us one upgrade. Okay, I'm gonna go for what was number one before? I've already forgotten. Oh, it was the brick, so the 1 to 9. I think the Jorian is gonna have done more than that, so I'm gonna go the Jorian, the 1 to 9, the whistling arrow. Not necessarily in that order, but I've got to pick the order, so that's the order that I'll go for. Let's have a look. Oh, the 1 to 9 still seems to be by far the best. Supercell, fair enough. I did forget that one, and then the whistling arrow at 7%. Maybe that will catch up as it usually does. Our Caltrops at 15 actually. So I nearly had them right. I'm not even going to claim that. I massively got the whistling arrow and the 1 to 9 wrong. But interesting, 47%. I think it must just do that much damage to the enemies. It just looks like most of them are going off the screen, which is why I discounted it a little bit. As you can see, when I'm stood in the middle here, sort of 3 on each side go off the screen, so it's only really hitting the top one and the bottom one. So impressive that it's still doing that much damage, but I guess that just shows how good the brick and the 1 to 9 are. The 1 iron ton, should I say. I can't believe I was saying that for so long as well. Such confidence that I was getting it right. We'll get the cooldown. Yeah, last minute here, relatively easy, so I hope this has been good as a sort of a playthrough of how you can complete this if you are struggling. Just shows what sort of upgrades you need. I would definitely recommend the brick by the looks of it. Certainly get the Jorian. If you haven't unlocked the Jorian as the weapon, do the first stages of the trial mode, and that will give you the Jorian as a new weapon. I don't know if there's going to be more weapons unlocked as the trials go on. I'll be doing those in another video. I don't think either of those matter. I'll just be getting whatever is the middle one. And yeah, so yeah, Jorian. I would ideally even start with something like the katana as well, a shorter range weapon that does more of the group damage, just because of how close the enemies have to be together. Something like the katana or even the baseball bat, as it pains me to say it because I don't really like the bat. I think that would be good on here rather than something like a gun, which is why I didn't actually use the pistol for the first time today, just because oh my gosh, am I going to die? I completely didn't look at what was going on there. Oh, he's firing bullets. Okay, it's just so hard to actually see what's going on now. I think I can evade him now. I just wasn't really paying attention. I will stop worrying about my katana doing the damage. Oh my god, he's killed me. That was tricky. Am I dead? What's going on? I'll just revive here. There we go. We've got another chance, and he dies instantly. I think that was just player error more than anything. I thought I had it in the bag. Got a bit too cocky. Wasn't really paying attention, but we kill him there anyway, just with the help of continue. We've unlocked the new chapter, Suburbia. A place so far removed from the city, but not even the wildlife was spared here. What else have we got? Daily event unlocked. Okay, that'll be interesting. I might have to start some of those gold mines. Stay mine monsters to earn plenty of gold. Okay. There we go. So that we've unlocked the daily events there. And that was the city bridge. How to complete that. Next video will be Suburbia. Possibly the trial modes. If you do need to unlock the Jurian, do complete the wild streets, and then you will get that. And that will be all for this video. If you got this far, please do like or subscribe. It is very much appreciated, especially coming from a smaller YouTube channel. Any help would be very helpful. And thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.